When it comes to poverty, poverty did not start from you. Poverty starts from a particular generation that refused to make the right decisions. Yes, majority of our grandfathers and grandparents were just living life recklessly. People that are supposed to give birth to the number of children they can cater for just keep on living a reckless life. Giving birth, nobody is saying you should not flex. Yes, God created sex for us to enjoy, but we have to use our sense. A lot of our grandparents or our great grandparents, they don't have business marrying more than one wife. They don't have a business marrying more than one wife. But because our friends is marrying plenty wife, they do copy, they follow trend. Just like the girls in the generation. Hey, my friends are wearing Brazilian hair. I have to wear Brazilian hair. Peer pressure. It is from that place poverty starts. Somebody that's supposed to give birth to one or two kids going to give birth to like 10 children. So he doesn't have the power to give them the best, send them to the best schools. When their mates are sending their children abroad, they can't do anything. They just give birth to children and leave them to struggle. So when the children of their friends are at the right network, when they get the right support, when they get the soft landing, their own children could not get it. And so on 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 and so on. You keep passing down to the next generation. And you know annoying? Do you know how annoying it is? You would expect that the next generation after them is supposed to look at their defaults and learn from them. But some of the next generation too will still follow that step. And that is why poverty keeps rolling and rolling and rolling. It is not Ogundile or spiritual problems where pastor will deceive you and tell you that so some people your father's house, some people your mother's house. There's nobody in anybody's father's house or anybody's mother's house that is affecting your glory, your destiny. Look at the statistics from the first generation, second generation, and your own generation. Now, to we the younger ones right now, what are you doing? What are we doing that is making us walk in the step of our parents? I see a lot of young guys right now. My friends, some of my friends are giving me to 4 or 5 children, and I asked them, come. I was still giving one of my friend voice last week. Is it last week or last month? Like 2 of my friends. There was one told me he gave birth. Like, I think that was the 4th or 5th child. After I rap for the guy no invite me for a naming ceremony. The other one too, this one don't even born pikin, don't finish secondary school. Called me, I gave birth. I was like, guy, are you sick? You are poor. You are not doing well. You are still giving birth to more. You are giving birth to a boy. You are giving birth to a girl. What are you giving birth for again? And you are struggling. You still call to beg for money. And you are still giving birth to more children. What is your problem? You are not even planning on how to send your children to good schools. You are not even planning on how to send your children abroad. You are not planning. You just give birth to children. And these are the same step our forefathers, our grandfathers, our great-grandfathers made. Because at the end of the day, you will not give these children the right training, the right support you're supposed to give them. Davido said something when he was refusing to go to school, when he wants to face music. His father built him a studio. I told him that you have to finish school. Promise me. Built him a studio where the likes of the band, Wizkid, come to come and record songs. He has not even finished school then. This was the same boy that said his father came to one of his show and he gave him, is it $300,000 or $30,000 This was the same boy that said his father bought his first contract, and he was even saying that it's not as if that first contract was bad. That first contract was good, but the father bought that contract because he wanted the boy to share it alone. Poor people, no, they see this kind of thing, they can do example. They know they see him. They'll keep on using another poor person to do example. Poor person that's a stupid poor person that give birth to children in poverty. That the children is paying their self school fees. That another boy is paying their daughter school fees. That another child is struggling. You give birth to children, you cannot send them to school. Those are the kind of example a poor man will be looking for. They will not see these rich people's example. The fact remains that if you give birth to the number of kids you can raise, they are going to move on so fast. Because at that particular point they're supposed to learn the proper skill. They'll learn at the right time. At that particular point they're supposed to go to good schools. Even if they can't go to this kind of schools that the billionaires are going to, you are still going to give them a better education that is still going to be better than the normal poor person. And when they are done with school, you can easily invest in them. Poor man pikin, if you don't finish school at least, the papa go talk say, hey, I don't tire. Oh yeah, you don't finish, you have finished school right now. You start sending your children, your own junior to school. If you had given birth to one child or that two child, why would that child that is supposed to start life, why would he be paying the school fees of the next of the child he didn't give birth to? These are the ways where poverty enters where people keep on struggling, will keep on praying. Because at that particular time you're supposed to learn the skills. You're in one factory working because your father did not do the right thing and your parents don't do the right thing. A lot of us are poor because our parents made the wrong selection of marriage. Our mothers picked the wrong guy to marry. Our father picked the wrong wife to marry. A lot of us are poor because our parents chose the wrong person to marry. In these little years I'm on earth, I've seen men that chose well to marry from, not be say them be rich guy, normal guy like you and I. They chose well to marry from a good home, and that was the turnaround of their life. I've seen women that took their time to marry well from a good home, and that was the changing point of their life. I've seen people that dated girls. They are meeting the girl's family. They never married the baby. They meet the girl's family for the first time, and you be like, "Guy, what are you doing? This is what I'm doing. Okay, why come and take this business?" Things are really happening. And the annoying thing is that the guys and girls in this our generation are still working in that same poverty line. They will not sit down to look at, hey, how did my parents even get it wrong? How they won't look at it too. Even when the parents are even telling them, Baba, guy, this is what I did wrong, they will not follow, they will not even listen. They keep on walking in that path of poverty. I am actually doing this video to create an awareness and to open our eyes with the young guys right now to know what we are doing, to learn from our fathers, our mothers, our grandfathers, our great-grandfathers, to learn from them so that our children will not keep on saying this kind of stories we are saying, so that our children will not be looking at the life of the children of these rich guys, the Davidos and Hitinobos of Co. We will not be looking at them and feel like, maybe God is punishing them. God is not punishing everybody. There's no family problem anywhere. It is just some parents that took their time to sit down and make the right decisions. That is why their children and their folks and their generations are doing fine. Yes, some people we able, if we want to bring an excuse now, say she mean some people are stealing money, kinikon kinikon. That person that found himself in that particular place to loot government money, how did he get there? What step did he take? What course did he take? What school did he go to? How did he get there? Did he just get there without merit? How did he get there? They went to school abroad. How did they get to abroad? How? Look at Tinubu today. He's enjoying the benefit of his father. What did he do? What company does he have? He got to power. They chased people that are doing the billboard. What did they call it? Advertising. Beto power. They made him chase people in the market out and made him this thing. If his father didn't work hard to get there, how will his son get there? Now today he's the son of the president. And they are planning that he's going to be the next governor. Because he has a parent that did the right thing, that knows the right thing. We have the time today to make proper decisions. It's not easy. It's not easy. We need to sacrifice. We need to deprive ourselves some things, some enjoyment, so that our children can live a better life. This message is to we, the young parents, right now. We need to deprive ourselves some things. We need to start making the right decisions so that our children coming can live a better life. If you like my content, follow, share, and like. I have a YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the follow button to see more of my videos. Thank you very much.